Hey, what's up, guys? Hope everyone out there is doing well. My name is Mike, and we are about to jump right back into The Witcher Season 2, Episode 3, What is Lost? Just let's recap. What did we last see? We saw Eskel was infected by the Leshy. He turned into a pretty monstrous, like almost octopus-like creature, but a tree. And pretty fearsome, man. I didn't mention this next part I'm about to say in the last episode 2 reaction. I didn't go too deep on this. I did mention that, I thought Eskel was a pretty main character in the show. I'm surprised they killed him off that way. Or, a main character in the universe. And keep in mind, I've only played the first game, and I already knew that just from that he had, more of a place in the story. So, I did look into it last night after I did the reaction just to see people's reaction to Eskel getting killed. I didn't look at any spoilers. I just looked at people's reaction. And people who are more hardcore fans than me did not see that very favorably. Understandably so, because, it's an odd choice to have him go like that when he's such a main character. But anyway, we saw her kind of taking the first steps into getting trained into some of the Witcher skills. Obviously, she's not going to be a Witcher in full, but, Geralt's going to pass down some of the training to her. And, Nivellen was talking to Geralt about this in the first episode. Like, if you take care of her, you're going to end up training her like a Witcher, and like that was a bad thing. But I think this is a good thing. She needs to learn how to fend for herself. So, what else? Yennefer, she's kind of separated from the group at the end and screaming and lost on her own. I don't know what she's going to do now. Fringilla is traveling on with the elves. I think they're going to try to do some sort of Nilfgaard alliance kind of thing. I'm not sure. I don't know what this witch's ultimate intentions are with them, what she's going to get out of all this, but to be seen. I'm absolutely loving this show so far. I'm loving Season 2 more than I liked Season 1. Already 3 episodes in. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump in, guys. The Witcher Season 2 Episode 3, What is Lost? Here we go. Okay, I wonder how long they're going to be here and how long they've been there at this point that we're now seeing, bearing witness to.
Shit.
That's enough. We'll start fresh tomorrow.
I could do it.
You need rest. Anything else will have diminishing returns.
That's a good
He
point.
protected me in Sintra, and he said less than perfect means death.
Your stomach's growling loud enough to wake the dead. If that counts.
Hunger makes for good sauce.
Also makes for shitty lunches. Ciri,
Visions.
you are safe here. Was it the Black Knight again?
Forest.
If he's still haunting you.
Whose turn is it for lunch?
Man, I just love how Kaer Morhen looks in the show.
What's the difference between a witcher and a heap of shit?
Well, go on then.
Eventually, the shit will stop smelling.
That joke's old as the conjunction.
He's got 2 different colored eyes.
What would you call a witcher with no brains?
Lambert?
Okay, now she's funny.
Hey, she's like kind of more accepted now.
When you finish this, get some rest.
Trouble with the pretty princess.
At least she's
Leave him
driven.
alone.
Why should I? He made his choice. Cost us a brother.
That wasn't our brother.
How did that cost them a brother?
Not by the end of it.
I don't understand that.
And bitterness won't help us find what killed him.
Oh, I know what killed him.
How did Eskel becoming infected have anything to do with Ciri? Or is he just pissed that he's the one who killed Eskel?
Eskel, Sorrel's waiting for us.
No. I'm finished, mate.
We'll be finished when we're counting worms in the ground, not after an hour on the combs.
3 fucking hours. You sound just like Vesemir. Last I checked, we come here to rest and to restore and to have some fun. Not train till our legs give out.
Legs seem fine to me.
arsehole. So you're just like him.
We're all just like him.
We're all
We
raised by
won't
him.
get any rest. None of us will have any peace till there are no monsters left in the world. Until our life's mission is complete.
Which will be never.
I was about to say
What
that.
else would we do?
Exactly.
Kind of nice they're doing a little.
Morale.
They're giving him a bit more than
Fine.
he
One more
deserved,
hour. Then you can hang what's left of me on the medallion tree.
which they ended up doing. They must be doing like an autopsy kind of thing.
It should never happened.
Yeah, they never
We should
explained
have
that.
lost him this way.
Why he was not. Why he's supposed to be
There
immune
must
to
be more
this.
tests I can run to track whatever mutated the other Leshy.
Ah,
If there was a scientific explanation for any of this, you would have found it by now.
We got a lab full of alchemical compounds that can change day to fucking night. I'm not going to give up now.
I'm not asking you to give up.
the Leshy was mutated
It's
somehow.
time to let Eskel rest.
Monsters are roaming and they're mutated.
He deserves the peace.
It's like almost asking Vesemir to give up on his son, almost. Kind of. Thesea? We haven't seen her in a while. This is like a list of the fallen. She'll find out eventually that she's still alive.
So tell us, Istrid, while at the Nilfgaardian dig site,
Oh,
did
this
you
guy.
absorb any insight into their followers?
I absorb nothing, except perhaps some dirt. Archaeological dig sites being what they are.
A respected mage, and even he found no indication of their plan to attack. How could any of us have known?
Because we told you.
Vilgefortz had one good hunch about Nilfgaard's military strategy.
A hunch that saved the continent.
I am not here to glorify my part in our victory, nor to watch you perform feigned inquisitions to distract from your failures. The Northern Kings are coming for the memorial, and they need answers.
The Nilfgaardian prisoner hasn't proven fruitful. There's evidence of a magical barrier in his head.
Yeah, I would help if I could. But I wasn't there to study Nilfgaard. I was there to study monoliths. They hold the history of this continent. And I think they hold our future, too.
A future that'll soon go to hell now that the elves are flocking to Sintra.
The elves are not our enemy.
They've already aligned with Nilfgaard, proving what many of us have known for centuries. They cannot be trusted.
They already know that, huh?
13.
Oh, wow, that was fast.
Yana.
Oh man, I didn't expect it to be this soon. Again, they made me completely forget about a title card. I think I'm just realizing that this medallion symbol thing is different on every title card too.
Waited a month to carve it.
So a month has passed. It makes more sense.
Artorius can feel his grasp on the leadership slipping, and Stregobor is...
A fuckhead. I need to tell you something.
Let me speak first. Your actions turn the tide at Sodden Hill.
But they were forbidden.
You are a hero to me and many others, but we need to let Vilgefortz carry the mantle of victory for now.
Oh.
You want me to lay low?
I need you to.
Because you and Vilgefortz are making a play for their seats.
These different
Just
eye
like
colors
you were at
in this season. I like it.
You did what you had to do. And I, for one, will always be grateful for your sacrifice.
It's like she doesn't quite know how to feel yet being back.
Our scouts tell us the North has turned against the elves completely.
It wasn't that far to turn.
Yes, but you should know our immigration simply has inflamed tensions.
With Nilfgaard, who will protect us.
Well, I've never known a human to give out of the kindness of his heart.
Yes, there's a cost. But if it saves our people, it's one I'm happy to pay. We're safe here.
For now.
I hope so.
Okay. Basically just took the spot, man.
Getting tired?
I want to do what a witcher does.
Wait, so does she want to be an actual witcher? I mean, yeah, if you're using a real sword. I mean, come on. Yeah, I don't think this is approved by Geralt.
Afraid to break it now, princess.
Like an obstacle course. Okay, this is
Are you sure about this?
just going 0 to 100 real quick, man. Ooh. Wow. Those things hit harder than I expected them to.
Still want to be a witcher?
Oh, that's a cool, like, reflection shot. It's like a skull. Oh, that's cool.
Now you can rest.
That cave looks awesome, man. Why did no one else go with him? To see him off.
None of this makes sense. Death by mutating Leshy. Find that in our annals.
How did we miss this? Like the continents evolving underneath our feet and we didn't see it coming.
Maybe another conjunction will come along and change it all again. I know you think I'm mad, but I need to know what happened. If it were your child, we'd be going crazy to figure it out.
That's what I was saying earlier. It's like his kid, man.
What you could have done differently.
I know. It's a burden I now share. They're here.
Wait, is that how they get rid of the bodies? Wow. But do you want them eating a mutated Leshy-infected body? That's not the pool with the eels in it, is it?
You kissed your elven father with that mouth. We heard you were back.
Oh, hey. Sabrina,
Like
right?
Martha.
I don't know who the other one is.
You heard about that too.
And Triss.
You survived. So did you. How divine. Indeed, darling.
Okay, hold on. Not that I went out of my way to notice, but wasn't Sabrina like a little physically different in the first season of the show?
A 9 of Ashman. There.
You look different. So do you.
Oh, the water's perfect.
Is that what we're doing now? Is that the pool with the eels? And they're just like, oh yeah, let's go for a swim. What is this and why?
Come on, Triss. Join us. Not today.
You remember Falca? You know, she was a power-hungry mud of a girl who cried death to all kings when Rydank spurned her elven mother.
Wow.
And on revenge,
It's one heck of an illusion.
she slaughtered nobility, priests, even civilians with her bare hands. She preyed on foolish followers, incited a rebellion.
That's not true. Olka was a girl forgotten by her family. She was trying to rightly recover her throne.
You weren't there, boy.
No, I'm a historian.
Falco was quarter elven, just as Yennefer is.
So what are you saying? Yennefer's related to Falca?
Of course not. A historian should know bloodlines better. But history does have a way of repeating itself, doesn't it?
Alright. I see what he's doing. He's sowing some seeds of distrust about Yennefer.
If we allow Bilgefortson to say it, to take charge of our council, if we allow our power to be diluted by elven blood, then it will be led to ruin.
No. Yennefer, she would never do something like that.
King Rydank was sure of his sweet daughter Falca, and then she axed him in the neck. The only certainty on this continent, my boy, is that no one is ever what they see.
Including you, Strigopor?
We'll find a cure for your scars. I'll talk to Tisea.
No. What's lost is lost.
Didn't you do that, like, cosmetic surgery thing like Yennefer did?
I have to find a new way forward.
Oh, she's trying again. Oh, man. Really? You'd think she would catch it after like 2 times.
No, you got, girl. Come on, Siri. Let's go back. You've had enough.
This is all in one sitting, too. Surprised she doesn't have like bruised ribs or something. Fractured ribs. Yeah, I would say, alright, that's good enough. I'll stop there. It's okay to say that's good enough. Yeah, it's good enough now.
Nice try, princess. Admit it. You belong in a castle, not our keep.
Why is he being such a dick? He's being like one of those like people who's been a fan of a band for a long time, and then they like act all snobby to new fans.
Are you comfortable here? What will it cost me? I was told by someone masquerading as Ithling to come here in order to find Dol Blathanna. You were told by someone masquerading as?
Emhyr. To bring you here to fight against the people who have wronged us both.
You suffered great losses in Sodden. You need a new army.
That's what it is. What I'm trying to say is that's what it is they want the elves to beef up their manpower.
The Deathless Mother may have brought us together, but you can trust me.
I want a home for my people. I want a place for our future to begin.
So they want Cintra for good. Oh, so she really is pregnant?
Can you promise me that?
Well, alrighty then.
Yennefer, what are you doing down here?
Staying out from underfoot, per Tesea's request.
I wish things were different. Politics.
Requires a certain type of person. Calculating. I understand.
Of course you do.
That was weird. Man, these set pieces look amazing. Oh, it's that guy.
My condolences.
It isn't the end I'd hoped for, no.
I hate to break it to you, but you won't meet an end here.
Well, Yennefer Fengerbird. It seems mages are merciful.
No, we're practical. Death must serve a purpose.
Mine serves none.
None whatsoever.
This guy's gonna... I wonder how he's gonna end up getting out. He's not gonna be killed.
What's the hurry, my dear?
What is it with men lurking about this place?
Oh, I startled you. So sorry.
I always pegged you as a pervert.
I'd never demean myself with the likes of you.
Wow.
Of course I did.
I prefer Hero of Sodden.
Heroes don't go mysteriously missing for a month after battle.
You know, it's telling that you don't understand such complex concepts as prisoners of war.
So, you were in the company of Nilfgaard. We have so much more to talk about. Tell me how it felt to control fire.
Fuck you!
Yeah.
Or why you returned to Aretusa, a place you once so colorfully conveyed that you'd, what was it, burn it all down?
He just doesn't want to lose power, man.
If you don't want to chat about your true intentions, I'll be forced to use a method your dear Tesea has grown so fond of.
So are they just like locked with him touching her in that hallway still while all this is happening mentally?
More like it.
Ooh, yeah, that's right. Who was that? Oh, Tesea. Wait, I thought this was all happening in their minds.
You will answer to this.
Good thing there were some women lurking about that place too, huh?
Vesemir, I'm sorry for Eskel.
I know, son.
You need to see this. I've told you once, and I'm not going to say it again. Stop showing off. Steady your leg and breathe, damn it. You're panting like a dying mammoth.
Dang, she's still not giving up. Okay.
Stay calm, girl.
Nice. Oh, man. Put your feet on the rock. Put your feet on the rocks. Or that. Is this the last part of it? Look at that. He was like trying to taunt her. Now he's all about it. He's helping her. Okay. Is that it? Did she do it? Well, I mean, practically she did it. It was the last ladder.
So close.
Screw that.
You have committed
she essentially
treason
did it.
against one of our own.
Yennefer of Vengerberg survived fire magic, survived imprisonment by Nilfgaard, survived capture by elves, and now returns to these hallowed halls unscathed? And we're to unquestioningly believe that she's here with good intentions. I'm not saying she is the enemy. I don't know. Do you? I'm simply saying, Vilgefortz, that if you claim to want to defend the Brotherhood, as you so vociferously did before Sudden, then you must also be willing to defend it from threats inside these walls!
Okay, but then you can't say, I'm not saying she's the enemy, and then start screaming that, like that afterward.
To prove your innocence,
and beforehand.
you will have to kill the Nilfgaardian prisoner.
Is this Vilgefortz talking or you?
The hero kills the enemy.
Which will prove what?
That you are not a spy!
Or that I am a killer! And be gift-wrapping yet another reason for Stregobor to vilify me!
Then tell them the truth.
What truth?
What?
What truth is that?
You are not a threat because you have lost your magic.
Ah, she knows that.
I know you to your core. Your pain is my pain.
For a month, I've searched the continent, trying every herb, every potion, every spell, to get back what I had. What I deserve!
I wanted to pierce Gehir's mind, push him towards madness, or to find out what had happened to you. I would have done anything.
It'll come back somehow. I don't know how, but it will.
I want to be a great fighter. And not just against sacks of straw.
I've known many who wanted to be great fighters in my time. Do you know where they are now?
Hanging off that tree. Or medallion tree.
In cemeteries.
Or there. The impatience of youth. What does he see? What is that? Whoa, is that the... That's the Leshy? What is that about? The Leshy was after her? Or infected Eskel was after her?
If you have an ulterior motive, you can tell me.
What, so you can rat me out to Stregobor? Again?
Oh, come on, Yenna.
Don't call me that.
I'm leaving for Sintra tomorrow. To help the elves who are migrating, to help people like...
Like me? How heroic. If only you were asked to prove your loyalty by beheading a man.
Stregobor has spies stationed on the towers outside. If you slip out in the night, you will be caught.
All you deserve. Come to me.
Still trying to figure out what that witch's motives are.
You keep looking down. That's why you're losing your balance. Your enemies aren't on the ground.
Nice. Everyone's training her now.
That strange feeling that you get like someone's coming after you. Can you describe it to me? When you think about it, what's the first word that comes into your mind?
A pull. It's like I'm being pulled.
Pulled towards what?
I don't know.
If you were to follow that feeling, where would it take you?
To the forest?
What?
I wonder if there's gonna be a Leshy in the forest.
What do you think we'll find here? Why does it want me? Why me?
Is that what that was then? Was that an infected Eskel, one of his arms?
Exhibit. Uncontrolled magical power. She destroyed an entire throne room. Given that you're her blood, I think you've inherited that power.
She did. She's already screamed like that. Imagine that, if she learned to fight like a witcher and had those abilities.
You said you'd never let anything happen to me. And I trust you.
Good. It's about time.
Some pretty sweet armor, by the way.
I think we're close.
It is a Leshy, okay.
It's missing a hand.
It's the one that Eskel took.
It's Eskel's Leshy.
By the way, I looked up the lore on these things last night too. No spoilers. I was just looking at, I think it came from the Witcher wiki, and yeah, I kind of had to see what a Leshy was all about. I saw that regular weapons won't work, so I see he used some fire magic on his sword there. Also saw they could like call wolves and other creatures to help him. Whoa! What the heck? Okay, run! I thought we were gonna have a showdown with the Leshy. I don't know what this thing is. Looks like a half mantis. God, I love this show, man. Yeah, I didn't expect that. What happened with the Leshy, man? That was crazy. I wonder what's after. Is it another one of those mantis things? If this is a different creature, then these monsters are looking for her. She's gonna have to harness her innate abilities. Dude, these things look crazy. Wow. I love this show, man. Wow. It's got like the head of a demon ram, upper body of a mantis, and then the back half is like one of those earwigs, if you guys know what those are.
Less than perfect means death.
Sir Laszlo will be proud.
Okay, now you have to... This brings forth more questions. Why are the monsters after her? Why are they beckoning to her and pulling her? Oh, what are they doing? Oh, is she gonna kill him? Of course it's not gonna happen.
Can you at least tell me what purpose my death serves now?
Absolution.
Mine.
Mine.
Too soon for him to die.
The white flame asks for my sacrifice. I am ready for the darkness.
How about that? He's walking the Green Mile.
We thank the Northern Kingdoms for their generous contribution honoring our fallen. May it stand forever on the hill!
Where's Triss?
She was summoned away this morning.
Vaniel of Bruges, Atlan Kerk,
Names of the fallen.
Lord of Murivan.
Sorceress that saved Sodden.
My advisor Dijkstra says she's worth keeping an eye on.
Voltes looks a lot different
these days. Our most trusted advisors are becoming less and less trustworthy.
Today, we must unite again against a common enemy.
I wonder what's gonna happen here, man. I don't think he's gonna die. Something crazy has to happen.
This Nilfgaardian will be put to death. His head will be sent to Sintra to make our voices heard. This is what strength looks like.
What's gonna happen here, man? I'm curious. It can't go the way as planned. Something's gotta happen.
Simply say the words.
Oh boy. What's about to happen, man? Come on.
Come on then.
Why?
Why save me?
Don't flatter yourself. I'm saving me.
Okay. So we just saw episode 3 of The Witcher season 2, What Is Lost. What the hell? Okay. A lot to digest there in the end. I don't understand. Okay, yeah, I have to think about this. It's, doing this all in, one take, and I haven't had time to digest my thoughts on this, but I don't understand why she did that. Was this because the witch was telling her to do this? And I don't understand. If the witch was, telling her to free this guy and to get her power back, this is the way to do it, or if it has something to do with Stregobor finding a way to make her the bad guy no matter what she does, if she doesn't kill Cahir, or if she does. I don't know. I just knew that he wasn't going to die. I didn't think that was going to be the reason. So, yeah, that's kind of throwing me. I'll have to get more information on this. I need to have it revealed to me. I'm just not smart enough to figure this out yet. Wow, okay. So, what else did we see this episode? Ciri has monsters after her. So, we know that the monsters are roaming. We know that some of them are mutated. And they are calling out to her to try to lure her to her death. Why is that? Why are the monsters after her, and who controls them? I don't know. I did hear them say in one of the other episodes, The Wild Hunt. I know that's the name of, I think, the third game. I don't know what that means, but maybe it has something to do with that. Yeah, so she's learning to become a witcher. She's becoming stronger. She's getting pretty tough, man. I kind of like that. Yeah. Eager to see what's going to happen with the elves and this alliance with Nilfgaard, too. I still don't quite understand who Cahir is. I'm going to have to look that up, man. I don't know. I thought he was the king, but maybe he's just like a general of Nilfgaard. I'll tell you what, I'll look that up before we get into the next episode. I feel like this is something I should really have, down pat by now. But, man, I love this show. The sequences with the fights, with all the monsters in this show have been just amazing. I've just been fully in and captivated and focused on every single fight. The special effects are amazing. You can tell the budget is higher on this season. The monsters look amazing. And that's something else that I wish I saw more of in the first season. I didn't feel like we saw enough monsters for it being about, warriors who fight monsters. I thought the first season was lacking on that. So this is good. We're getting to see a lot of that. And I'm really appreciating the effort they're putting into the special effects to bring them to life, man. It looks amazing. Yeah, anyway, I can't say it enough. I absolutely love this show. And yeah, we're going to keep going with this thing. I might even watch another one tonight, man. I got all this work I'm supposed to be doing too. We're always busy in my job at the end of the year. And it's almost like I don't even give a crap, man. I got to find out what happens in this show. So if you guys made it this far, thank you for hanging out with me. Thanks for watching. I hope you guys got something out of this, and we'll see you guys in the next one, episode 4. Happy holidays.